Hello guys, my name is Kiki and it's time to make crafting fun. To make our love compass, the first thing we're gonna take is these letters that I found at the dollar store over here, local one. And we're gonna remove all of that tinsel because you know me, I don't like tinsel. So we're gonna remove that like this. And then when we remove all of that, we will end up with that figure that have some thingies on the top. And we're gonna cut those using our scissors just like this. And we're gonna separate our letters like this. So we're gonna remove all of those. And when we remove all of those, we will have the letters like this. But we will cut the ones in the middle also. Now I'm gonna take some rope and I'm gonna start just wrapping around my L like this all around our L. When we cover all the top of that L, we're gonna cut the rope. And I had a little piece of rope over here. So I'm gonna glue that to the corner like this. And then we're gonna come back with more rope and you will see me struggling a little bit with my rope. But I will fix that in a moment. So we're just gonna try to cover the corner of the L and you would see that I tried to continue but that's not possible over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut that rope after I finish with the struggle. And we're gonna cut that rope over there in the corner so we can start wrapping around the L from the other side like this. So we're gonna flip it and we're gonna start wrapping on the shorter side of the L like this. And we're gonna wrap around that piece of the L. And then when we get to the corner, we're gonna wrap it like this and glue it really nicely. And that will be it for the L. Then we're gonna take the V. And for the V, we're gonna do something different. So I'm gonna start applying glue. And as you can see, I'm just going around my V, the outer shape of that V. And then I'm gonna go in with the rope. And I'm applying the glue to the inside of the rope. And we will continue just applying the glue and gluing the rope. That was a lot. So we're going to continue doing that until we cover all of that shape. And you will see that in the bottom, we end up with a little piece that doesn't have the rope. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a piece of that rope and attach it over there. But first, let me finish with that V. When we finish like this, we're going to cut the excess. And I'm playing around to see what I can do to cover that bottom part. But as you can see, I just decided to cut a piece like this and glue it to the bottom. And we have a cute, nice V. And then we're going to move on to just secure those pieces of the rope on the corners. And that's it. We have a beautiful V. Now, we're going to take the O, and for that, I'm just using this fluffy yarn that I have. Let me get a good piece of that fluffy yarn, and we're going to wrap that around our O like we did with the L. Just like that, but this time we're using that beautiful fluffy yarn. When we finish, we're going to glue this to the back of the O. Cut the excess and you have a beautiful O. Then we're going to take the E and we're going to repeat what we did with the V. We're going to start gluing to the corners or the sides of the letter. And as this is a really fluffy yarn, we're just gonna do 2 rows of that one. And as you can see, I'm covering the inside of the E like this. And then I'm gonna finish in the other side like this and cut the excess. And this is part of the Sticky Tuesday that I'm co-hosting with my beautiful friends Diane and Jenny from Deco Easy. In the description box down below, you're going to find the link to the playlist and also to their channel. You need to check them out because I know you're going to love them. And also check out the playlist. And if you're new here, remember to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and share this video with a friend if you like modern farmhouse, boho decor, and lots of silly jokes. That's what I do here, so subscribe. And remember that I'm gonna leave you here my social media so you can go and check me out over there and we can be friends and have lots of fun. To make our compass, we're gonna use this wreath form that I had, and I removed the bottom and top layer, and I'm just removing the sides or those metal pieces with my pliers. Then, as you can see, this is what we want to achieve with our letters. But first, we need to assemble our compass. So for that, I'm using that wooden circle and some skewers like you see me just placing right here. And we're gonna place them in the middle just to measure them, and then we're gonna start just gluing them with our hot glue. Like this, we're gonna glue them, all of them, to that wooden piece or centerpiece. You can use cardboard if you want. Then we're gonna cut them to the size of our wreath with our pliers. You can use anything you want, even your scissors will work. So I'm gonna cut them like this. And then we're gonna glue that to that frame of the wreath. Yeah, to that. It's a frame of the wreath, but it will be a compass. So we're gonna glue that like this to secure them really nicely. And then we're gonna move on to spray painting it. And to spray paint it, what I'm gonna use is Rust-Oleum metallic silver spray paint. And let me show you this one. We spray paint that, and while it's drying, we're gonna take 4 skewers and we're gonna use burnt umber and we're gonna paint them completely except for the pointy part because we're not gonna use that. We're gonna cut it like we did with the other ones. So paint all of them and let them dry. And then we're gonna take our compass and some Elephant Waverly chalk paint and some white paint. And we're gonna start galvanizing it. And you know me, I love my pieces of sponge. Those are sponge that you can find at your local dollar store. And I just dab that paint on the silver one to make it look beautifully galvanized. Then I'm gonna take some white and we're gonna start blending that paint with the white. Like this. Let me show you a little bit better because I don't have enough paint. So we're gonna blend that beautiful paint until it looks beautifully galvanized. Like this. We're gonna go all around our compass because it's looking like a compass now. We're gonna go all around it and we're gonna paint all of it in that beautiful galvanized technique. When we finish with that, I will clean the table, of course, and we will move on to assembling our beautiful compass. And I just don't know why I felt like this should be a love compass. It's Valentine's, no? So, let's assemble this. Let's take those burnt umber skewers and we're gonna glue them like this in the middle of the silver ones. Just like this. We're gonna glue them and then we're gonna do the same. We're gonna cut them or cut the axis so we can just glue them to the frame. And now I just forgot that I needed to glue the last one. And now I did. So now we can cut them like this. And after we cut them, we're gonna glue them to the frame. Like this. After we glue all of that, we will be ready to make our love compass. So, flip it over. Look at that, so beautiful. And then we're gonna start attaching our letters. And I lost the footage, but in the middle, I attached one of those beautiful hearts from the dollar store. It's a chalkboard heart and a bow. But let's attach our letters. We're gonna attach our letters just using some hot glue like this. And that will be it. You can tie them using zip ties if you prefer, but I wanted to add a little bit of hot glue. Then we glue the last one, and that's it. Beautiful love compass. And this is how the beautiful love compass turned out. As you can see, we have over there the chalkboard heart that I mentioned with the cute twine bow. And here we have the letters, and it's looking so beautiful. I'm in love with this. Yes, it's a love compass and I'm in love with it. Remember that in the description box down below, I'm gonna leave you the link to the playlist and also to Deco Easy's channel. So you can go and check out the playlist and check them out. I know you're gonna love the playlist and them. And remember that if you like modern farmhouse, ball decor, and lots of silly jokes, that's what I do here. So subscribe and hit the thumbs up and share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. And if you like this one, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching this type of videos. Take care, my beautiful friends. Bye-bye.